Hello friends, my name is Girish Lokhande. I am your ICT teacher. Today in this session we are going to learn the first chapter of 8th standard, that is latest technologies and trends. In that we are going to see the introduction, what is cloud computing and advantages of cloud computing. So let's start. Computers have entered in almost every area of human society. They operate in our homes, workplaces, and schools. The operation of computers in human society is so widespread that computers are often said to be ubiquitous. Now let's talk about cloud computing. When you want to use an email service, that is Gmail, Outlook, Yahoo, etc., you first log on to the internet and sign in into your email account. You can have any account like Hotmail, Gmail, Rediffmail, Outlook, etc. You can access your email account from any part of the world using any computer. So students, the emails are not restricted to your mobile phones or your phones or the tablets or laptops. Okay? This means that your email storage is not restricted to your personal computer. Where do you think those emails are stored that they can be accessed on any computer in any part of the world? All the mails in your inbox are stored on the servers of the internet, or these are also known as cloud. Therefore, students, remember cloud is also a synonym for the internet. Cloud is synonym for internet. Remember this. Now let's see the definition of cloud computing. Cloud computing in simple words means delivery of computing services like providing internet and email facilities or email services. Understood? Fine. Now students, further the cloud services provides a convenient environment where you can have access to shared and scalable resources. Scalable means easy to make larger. Okay, you can make the network larger, means you can make the network scalable. Okay, scalable resources such as networks, servers, application services, and storage whenever required. Using cloud computing means instead of buying resources, database, or computing services, you can take them on rent from the service provider. Service provider provides different services. The examples of service providers are Gmail. Gmail is actually the email service provider from Google. I think you have understood this concept clearly. Now let us see the advantages of cloud computing. The first advantage of cloud computing is universal network access. It means cloud computing allows you to work from anywhere over the network. You can work from your home, you can work at school using internet, so there is no place restriction. The next advantage of cloud computing is accessibility and flexibility. Now it means you need only an internet connection to share your files with your friends. Okay? Next advantage is reduced cost. Cloud computing resources are only acquired when they are needed. Otherwise, there is no need to access or acquire those resources. I told you before, resources means those can be softwares or hardwares. Also pay for the resources on cloud only when you use them. Otherwise, there is no need to pay. You need not worry about buying DVDs or flash drives to transfer the data. Dear students, previously internet was not that much popular and hence we used CDs and DVDs in order to store the data and transfer the data. But nowadays we are having a strong internet connection That is why there is no need to purchase a CD or DVD to transfer the data. So the cost is reduced ultimately. The next advantage of cloud computing is resource pooling and scalability. The computing resources are pooled to meet the demand of the customers. The resources can be assigned or reassigned as per the requirement. Also, the customers are aware of the exact location of the computing resources. So, students, computing resources are pooled. What does it mean by pooled? Those are kept to give the services and they meet the demand of the customers. The resources includes the application software such as Office 65, etc. The resources can be assigned or reassigned as per the requirement. So if you require the resource, then you can access it. Next advantage is data security. You will not lose the data as it is saved on the servers. In case you think that there is a risk to your personal data, you can use a strong password. So, they are recommending us to use a strong password in order to keep our data secured. Because if the password is weak, it can easily be hacked. So, you have to use the strong password in order to keep your data secure over the internet. So, in this session, we have learned about cloud computing and the advantages of cloud computing. In the next video, we will see the services that gives cloud computing facilities. I hope you understood today's session. If you have any queries, feel free to ask me. Thank you.